web will surround the world. I spent a winter in the Egyptian room of the British Museum.
Well, it doesn't look very friendly. Sort of like a tarantula.
It's not.
Well, a mythical creature used to assassinate the enemies of the pharaohs. A member of the recluse spider family.
Recluse spider?
Yeah, that hunts only warm-blooded victims, then devours.
Rubbish. Such a creature never existed. And if it did...
A spider web with a...
That's impossible.
Ladies, gentlemen, distinguished guests, thank you for coming to welcome our sacred visitor. For 3,000 years, he has slept in darkness, alone, hidden from the world. But now, magnificent.
Mummified remains, ladies and gentlemen, of Nebka, high priest and ruler of the cult of Osiris, and possessed of extraordinary powers. For those were dark days, steeped in superstition.
Excuse me! Excuse me! Is there a doctor? Something. My goodness. My God.
Extra, extra! Read all about it! Curse of the Mummy hits New York! Thank you, sir. Extra, extra! Read all about it! Curse of the Mummy hits New York! Mummy Tales Professor!
Thief.
Willie?
Accomplice.
To what?
Smuggling, for one thing. Thank you. Possibly murder.
What are you talking about?
The mummy.
And what are you talking about?
Passepartout knows it. Spiders deadly.
Passepartout knows nothing about anything.
Phileas. You do know that your beloved mentor was wanted in 3 countries for trafficking in stolen antiquities?
Don't be ridiculous.
He's dead, Phileas. That must strike you as slightly odd.
Passepartout, would you please be so kind as to bring me my paper?
I'm sorry.
Melted professor. Horrible face.
Well, he wasn't exactly what you call a handsome fellow anyway, was he?
What is wrong with you?
I'll tell you what's wrong with me. I'll tell you what's wrong with me. It's you, and it's you. Badgering me.
Badgering you. A dear friend of yours has just died in agony in the company of a woman about whom nobody seems to know anything, who has managed completely to destabilize Britain's already precarious relationship with Egypt in a matter of days, and you react as though nothing has happened. Well, it's my duty to return that mummy, and the least you can do, Phileas, is to help me. What's this about returning Nebka? You cannot return what does not belong to you.
And And I have an even higher duty. And that is to save my dear Adrianna from any further pain.
I don't understand how Phileas can be so blind.
Blinded by love, perhaps.
Well, hardly.
Well, he's different, Rebecca. There's something I can't place, something I haven't seen in Fogg before.
Right. Well, let's concentrate on the demise of the late professor, shall we?
Well, he was older. Maybe not in the best of health.
Well, as I understand it, he showed no signs of ill health one moment, yet he melts into putty the next. Doesn't exactly sound like natural causes, does it? What's that? Are you all right?
No, I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
May I?
It's just a slight burn, I guess. It must be some sort of...
Some sort of acid. I really need... It's a tissue sample.
How about Adrianna Locke's cardiac? Joke, Jules. Well, thank you.
George, yes?
Right. George. Thank you, George.
My pleasure.
Yes. Right, come along, Jules. Let's go.
Adrianna. Good evening. Well, this is, it's absolutely enchanting.
My refuge from the modern world.
Ah. And they are beautiful.
Orchids. They grow wild along the banks of the Nile. Make yourself comfortable. There.
So many
bodies, Jules. Merely empty shells. Why don't you start at that end? I'll start here before someone...
Can I help you?
...discovers us.
Yes, we were,
looking for our brother.
Simon.
Poor Simon. He said that he was going to throw himself off a bridge. He's been so unhappy.
There. Miss, it's not your fault. Some people are just born jumpers. They'll seize any excuse they can find.
Really?
Yes. And jumpers aren't so bad. You should see what some of the other people get up to. I had a fellow here who hung himself in his mother's corset.
Yes. Perhaps you should give my sister a glass of water.
Oh, yes. This way. There was another fellow who buried himself alive till his dog dug him up. But he was lucky, a few bite marks, but everything else was fine. Oh, death, such a strange thing.
Absolutely.
So many different ways. Right here.